guys? ShadyCash here, bringing you another commentary. Got a match of Domination on drive-in here for you. And what do you guys think of Annihilation? Me? It's a map pack. You know, if you enjoyed the other map packs, you're probably going to enjoy this one as well. I do think 1,200 points is quite excessive for any map pack. You know, we've already kind of set the precedent for it, though, with Modern Warfare 2, spending 1,200 points on the, you know, 2 recycled maps and then the 3 original maps for 1,200 points. So I don't see them dropping the price on it anytime soon. I've heard, you know, a few people mention that they thought that they should separate the zombies from the multiplayer maps and make them 2 separate downloads so that, you know, if you only played multiplayer, you could just download that, or there's a lot of people out there that they only play zombies, and if you only played zombies, that way you could download that as well. I don't see it happening, because then, again, you know, that'll give you the choice to buy one or the other, and Activision would get a little bit less money there. You know, why would you do that if you don't have to? People, you know, they complain a little bit, but there's not many people that aren't really going to buy this map pack. You know, I mean, there are a few people, like I remember a few of my friends back when Modern Warfare 2 came out, we all bought the first map pack. The second map pack got released, and a few of my friends on my clan that I play with were just like, you know, this is outrageous, 1,200 points for maps, it's so not worth it, and they didn't buy them. But, you know, it's not like it really made a difference, you know what I mean? I mean, the maps are still 1,200 points, so it's either you're going to buy them or you're not. And, yeah, me, I'm a whore like that. I play enough Call of Duty that it's worth it for me, you know? I mean, regardless of how big of a ripoff they are, the amount of time I log into this game is just ridiculous. I mean, the thing is, I don't think the average person that's going to download this map pack is going to log the amount of time in like that playing it, you know? I mean, like the casual Call of Duty player, or whatever you want to call that person, they're probably not going to log the amount of time in. And I don't know, maybe it's not worth it for them. For me, yeah, even though it's a ripoff, it's definitely probably worth it. So, I don't know, definitely there could be worse things Activision could be doing to try to make some extra money off their titles. Like, I don't know if you guys heard about this crap at Capcom. They're releasing a new Resident Evil title for the 3DS. And get this right, from what I'm hearing, is it's only going to be playable once. So you'll start a new game, and once you start your new game, you will not have the option to start the game over. You will have to play it all the way through. There will be no restarts or anything like that. So, you know, and then once you're done with the game, you're done with the game. You can't replay it. And that's just what I've been hearing. That to me is excessive. That's, you know, a lot of these, you know, a big part of the reason they do this stuff is just because of, you know, used video games. That's why EA does the Project $10. And that's the big thing about DLC, is it adds extra life to those developers' games. So if less people are selling their games used, it's going to make those titles also hold their value more. So, you know, you'll notice, I mean, some games, it's got a lot to do with sales too. Some games, they drop really, really fast. But a lot of that has to do with, too, how long people hold on to them for. You know, if there's a specific title and people are just tending to, you know, if you can find it everywhere used for 30, you're not going to go spend 60 on it anywhere new. But I'm not 100% sure on that, you know. Maybe it's a misunderstanding and I'm reading into this totally wrong, and it's just going to add something to the gameplay where, you know, you can restart, you know, or you can play again after you finish the game, but, you know, once you start it, you won't have a save game, you have to just play it all the way through, you know, and it's going to change something with the gameplay. I could see that, and that'd be cool, you know. That's different than, you know, oh, you get to play our game once, and then you basically have a paperweight, you know, that you spent how much money for. But, you know, the thing with Call of Duty is it's Call of Duty, you know. I mean, Black Ops did what, like 650 million its first 6 days of release, biggest thing ever to happen to entertainment, and it's like, how much money is really enough for this company, you know what I mean? Like, We saw what they did to Tony Hawk. We saw what they did to Guitar Hero. And, you know, it's like they lose the whole creative team behind Modern Warfare 2. You know, that would slow some companies down. Some companies might be like, you know, we're going to take a year off from Call of Duty. You know, people, they have Modern Warfare 2. They have Black Ops, you know. You can tell from the leveling system in Modern Warfare 2 the amount of crap you really have to do to complete out, you know, all the challenges in that game. Infinity Ward meant for you to play that for some years, you know. It wasn't meant to be like a yearly update thing. And, yeah, you know, I just... Do we really need another Call of Duty this year? You know, I mean, everybody's excited about it. If it plays like Call of Duty, I'll probably wind up buying it too, so I'm not going to say too much about it. But, like, yeah, you know, I mean, it'd slow some companies down. You know, they might be like, yeah, we're going to, you know, take a year off, find a new development studio to handle this, you know, which they did, but they're like, here, congratulations, you're in charge of Modern Warfare. We need a title for November because, you know, we're Activision and every November we have to release a Call of Duty. So, man, and then I had a friend of mine bring this kid over here the other day, and my mind was just like thoroughly blown. Okay, so they come over, I'm sitting here finishing up a game of Call of Duty when they get here. And I'm playing and everything, and he's like, you know, says something about, oh, you know, you're having a pretty good game. And I was like, yeah, thanks, man. And he's like, starts talking about how he plays Call of Duty, and then my buddy's like, oh, you know, he posts videos on YouTube, you know, like commentaries and little montages and stuff. And he's like, oh, really, you know? And we start talking about YouTube a little bit, and he's like, so is it true if you get Ghost Pro, you can hide in bushes and they won't see you at all? And I was just like, I didn't know how to respond to this. I was like, where'd you hear that? And he's like, oh, my buddy said he watched a video about it on YouTube about how, you know, you can use Ghost Pro and you can basically like sit in the bush and your name won't even pop up when they run by you. So it's like impossible for them to see you. You just put a silencer on and you can just sit there the whole match and get your kill streaks off. And I was just like, man, I didn't know how to respond. First off, I didn't want to let this kid know. Like, I don't know how he didn't know that Ghost Pro did that, but I didn't want to be like, oh yeah, dude, you know, you can be the biggest, cheapest piece of crap player in the world if you want, you know, and do that. I sat there for a minute like, what do I say? And I was like, yeah, dude, you know, you can do that and get Ghost Pro and do that. And I was like, and you might have a good game once in a while, man, but like, it'll be a fluke, dude, because you'll be playing somebody like me, or anybody really that knows what they're doing. You'll get one kill like that. They're going to watch the kill cam and be like, oh, he's there. And, you know, go clear that area quick. You know, I was like, man, really, if you want to get good at Call of Duty and get your kill streaks off, you got to run around. You know, you got to learn the levels. You got to get comfortable with, you know, running up on people like that, or else, you know, you'll have fluke games once in a while, but you're not going to have fun with it either, not that I can see. So, but man, I don't know what channel those kids were watching that was telling them to do that crap, but whoever it is, you should stop it, damn it. Not cool. So, yeah, we got enough problems with that. Thanks, guys, for watching the commentary. Hope you enjoyed it. Have a great day. Bye.